What is up, ladies and gents? Welcome back to Attack on Titan, the final season, part 4, the final chapters, part 2, trailer reaction. It's only 30 seconds. Um, First things first, obviously, if you just want to watch the trailer reaction, you can just skip this over. But, for those of you who are in the know or may not be in the know, the channel has been quite dead for a couple of weeks and will probably be dead for the next couple of weeks as well, most likely. It's been pretty hectic. I wasn't able to record or edit anything for the past few weeks. It's been pretty tiring and very there's a lot of things going on. And yeah, it's hard for me to find like the best time to do all of this, considering, each session for a recording for an episode or two may last for maybe 2 hours, including the discussion as well. So it's a lot of time to commit, and I just couldn't find the time to do all of those things. So once again, I do apologize, but I really appreciate and love all of your kind support. You guys pretty much understood what I'm going through, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, the people on Patreon who are still a patron during these times where I'm not really uploading anything. I know it's if I was a patron, I would probably delete my pledge for the month, but if you are still pledged for the Patreon, I am eternally grateful to you. So that's just a mini little update, just because I'm uploading this video. In fact, I was planning on doing a live stream because I did a live stream for like the previous trailers for the final season of Attack on Titan, but I figured, you know what, that's gonna take maybe a bit too long. I don't really have enough time. Even right now, I'm probably only gonna be reacting to it and just discuss it for a bit, and then that's it. It's only 30 seconds, so that's pretty good. But don't expect like a really long discussion from me. Like I'm just gonna break it down just a bit. Okay, so yeah. I didn't know this was coming out, by the way. Like, I got the notification that this trailer dropped when I was in the hospital, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And I was debating on whether or not I want to watch it or if I just want to stay completely blind for the final part. Even though I am a manga reader, but you know what I'm talking about, right? I want to stay blind in terms of like the anime production and what the adaptation is going to do. So I was debating on it, but then I said, you know what? Nah, I gotta get something out on the channel, and this is pretty much like the best thing that I can do so far. So, the final season of Attack on Titan, I don't think this is going to be the final trailer for it because, if I remember correctly, actually I do remember it correctly. They released a 30-second promotional video for part 1 of the final chapters, and then they released a more trailer, like a minute 30 or such. So I am going to think that we are going to get we're going to get a proper trailer maybe in the next month or so, but it is getting pretty close to like the release date. Are they going to announce the release date? Actually, I have no idea. Like, anyways, that's enough lollygagging and talking and nonsense. You guys are here for the trailer reaction. So, here we go. Attack on Titan the Final Season Part 4 official trailer. I am watching this on the Pony Canyon official channel with English subtitles on. Like to dislike ratio is pretty good. 151k likes against 2.6k dislikes. I'm saying it's good considering, in terms of like Attack on Titan fan base, I'm sure there's a lot more manga readers than you would think. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of manga readers who are watching the Attack on Titan anime, and if you've been on the internet for quite a while, then you know that at least half of the manga community didn't really enjoy the ending of Attack on Titan as much as other people do. I am somewhat more on the group of people that like the ending. I don't think it's perfect, but it is good, and I am hoping that the anime adaptation can improve on some of the things that the initial manga chapter may have um um may not have been able to do. So here's hoping that this adaptation. I mean, so far, Attack on Titan final season has been a great adaptation in many aspects. That it has elevated the manga adaptation, the manga material. So I am really, really excited for this. I am sure the team behind this project has done a lot of hard work, and I cannot wait to finally see the ending of Attack on Titan again. It's kind of like I know it's coming, I know what's gonna happen, but at the same time, it's a different medium, so it's like a different experience, so it's still gonna be fresh on my end. And who knows, I'll probably have a very different experience and a very different opinion on the ending once this anime adaptation is released. So I'm really glad that a lot of people are, I'm really liking this trailer so far. So I don't know if these are all anime onlys, but I want to assume that these are both from anime onlys and manga readers who are just looking at this as purely an objective trailer, nothing else, not trying to compare it to the manga or anything. Like, let's just watch the trailer, shall we? I've been delaying this for too long. Anyways, here we go. They're playing into the night.
僕はなぜかこう思った。ここで3人でかけっこをするために生まれてきたんじゃないかって。いってらっしゃい、ヘレン。
Okay. Okay, 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 okay. A lot of images. Again, 30-second trailer. Nothing much to go on about for now, but the fact that they are playing into the night is making me pretty excited because it's a song that they've only played the acoustic version in Final Season Part 1 when Keith and General McGaff blew up and died heroically as heroes, by the way. But they only played like the acoustic version there, and they never really expanded upon like the actual full lyrical version. The song that they are playing right now, this is the full version with the lyrics. Obviously, they're not playing the part where the lyrics kicks in, but it is the intro to the full version of the song. So I'm actually really excited. Please let this song play in the final season of Attack on Titan. I think it is a really good song. You can find my reaction to that song in my channel. You'll find it. My reaction to like the soundtrack for Final Season Part 2. But it's a great song. I really enjoyed it, and I really hope that they utilize this song really well in Final Season Part. I guess Part 4. If they are calling it Final Season Part 4, I guess. Visuals look fine, but it's not really high definition, but I am just going to assume that this is just YouTube quality fucking everything up, because I remember watching the trailer for Final Season, Final Chapters Part 1, and that also had some moments where I feel like, okay, the trailer isn't really doing like the final product justice, because once I actually watched the final product, like when it did came out, like it is crystal clear. So I can kind of see like it's I don't know how to describe it. Like YouTube compression is not the best. This is exciting, and also well, I can't really say anything much, but that is a big bird. Armin obviously talking about like running towards the tree on the hill. Not gonna elaborate further than that. Some of these shots are really well. The shot composition is really good. Like this shot in particular is really great with them right in the middle, and everything else is just surrounding them. From what I'm looking at here, most of these are either 2D Titans or they are 3D Titans, but they're just still, like they're not really moving, and therefore the artists are able to mask everything off with like a 2D layer of either shadow or a um a blurry depth of field effect or a bokeh effect right in the back. Um, looks looks good. Looks good. Kind of saw this in this shot, if I remember correctly, was in Final Chapters Part One, unless this is a different shot. I'm sure it is. Oh, you can see. I don't know who that is, but obviously there's somebody on top of Reiner. Um, Peak running with the explosives. This is a cool shot. This was in the manga, and I think this shot in the anime is probably better because it's more wide. In the manga, it's obviously like a 1 page spread. It's not a 2 page spread. So this feels like a 2 page spread, and it does with the wings spanning in the back. It just makes it more grandiose. Um, Also, Wings of Freedom. Hey, kind of wish that they didn't show this in the trailer. In my opinion, I feel like this would have been awesome to experience for the first time when you're watching it, like a surprise, like whoa, that shot is incredible. But hey, they showed it in the trailer. Well, it is what it is. Um, cool shot though. I really enjoyed what they did. I love the composition and how they place Mikasa and the wings in the back. Really good, really good. Levi bleeding, Connie showing Peak in human form, so I guess that kind of tells you, hey, Peak is gonna get out of the Titan. Again, I'm trying my best not to spoil anything because it is like the final piece of Attack on Titan media that you're ever gonna get. It is the finale. It is the series finale, so I'm trying my best not to spoil anything. I'm just trying to put myself in the shoes of an anime only who is trying to dissect this trailer without really spoiling anything. But you can pretty much kind of tell that Peak is gonna get out of her Titan form in some way, right? With the blood splitting, spraying everywhere. Like, can't say that this is a really can't say that this is going to be like a death scene or whatever, but like it's blood, like it's gonna be Titan blood, it could be human blood, like, it could be anything. All I'm saying is, if you are an anime only and you are trying to theorize in what this ending is going to be, remember, not everything is what it seems, right? You may think that things are happening, but you don't know the context. So you may think you know what's happening, but as it turns out, it is completely different. Like, I've seen that happen multiple times in multiple trailers and multiple like final releases. Like, people are going like, oh, that is completely different from what I was expecting. So don't expect too much. Don't and this is my, I guess, my um advice, I suppose, to all of you anime onlys who are watching. If you see something in a trailer or in a poster or a movie screenshot or whatever you may find from the final chapters, don't think too much of it, because you are going to have so many thoughts and minds in here, and you're gonna think that you know what's happening, and that's going to ruin your experience. It's kind of like thinking that you know that a character is going to die because you see a screenshot of them bleeding out and dying, and you're going to go, oh my god, okay, you spoiled me, the character is gonna die. And then you watch the movie or the show, and then you're like, wait a minute, that character did not die. Huh. You know what I mean? So if you are watching this, and if you are an anime only, and you have like multiple things in your mind, and you're thinking like, oh my god, this is gonna happen, that is gonna happen, relax. Don't think too much of it. Let the story play out. Whatever it is that you are thinking, it's probably wrong. Okay? That has happened to the manga community as well. A lot of people thought what they saw in like leaked manga panels, for example, or like the truth and whatever, and they had their own spin on it. They believe what they saw, and then the reality is, once the manga chapters are released, they're like, oh, it's like completely different. It's like not exactly what they were thinking about. So keep that in mind. Okay, because I'm sure once more trailers for the final season appears and once more, I guess, leaks, if there are gonna be leaks towards like the release, and you're gonna see a bunch of stuff and you're gonna see a bunch of images. Don't think too much of it, please. Just those are out of context. Anything can happen because I don't want your experience to be ruined or changed, or you have like something, or you have like things that you think are gonna happen, and you have that in your mind when you're watching it and whatever. Yeah. Um. Cool. 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 An image of Ymir in Armin's reflection. A lot of eye shots. I think you can pretty much guess who this is, but I'm not gonna say it just because. Okay, because I'm sure there's gonna be some people who are actually like, who is this? So I'm not actually going to say like who this is. But if you know, you know, and if you think this is that person, then chances are you're probably right, but could also be wrong. Um, this is an interesting shot. Oh, look, oh, hang on, hang on. All right, we can get a better look at some of these titans in the back. Um, interesting. 2D titans, most of them. I know because they're not moving. Um, this is actually an interesting shot. I do not remember why we are. Now that I'm thinking about it, this also kind of spoils the fact that Annie is. You know, this trailer is kind of showing a bit much. I don't know, man. Like last time, anime onlys, and the last time we saw Annie was that she was in a boat. She was not on top of the giant spine, and now she is on the top of the giant spine. So I guess yeah, Annie appears in the final battle. I mean, we see this coming, right? Like most anime onlys probably saw this coming, right? When Falco did the thing talking about like his vision and everything, like people saw this coming, right? Hopefully. Hopefully people already expected that Annie is going to be in this final battle. Like every character, every main character that we know is going to be in this final battle, because why wouldn't they? So this wouldn't be much of a surprise. I'm just hoping that that is the case for a lot of people. Um, but yeah, I just noticed that like this is a surprise for a lot of people. Something is approaching Annie. I'll see you again, Aaron. Shot at a tree, upside down. Final chapters of Attack on Titan Part 2, coming fall 2023. Um, anything on the description? Nope, just fall 2023. So we don't know the date or anything. So like it could technically be like December 31st, because that is still fall 2023. But I am going to wager at least well, I mean, fall season starts in October, but I am actually going to think that it's actually going to be in December. Like, there's a reason why they're not telling us like the exact date. I feel like they're going to push it up until December just to get that 2 months of extra time to work on it. That's just a hunch though. If they are releasing this in October, that would be sweet because we're gonna get it sooner. But if they are releasing it in December, then that's fine by me, because that means that they're gonna have a lot more time to actually work on this show. Um, we deserve a second season of Attack on Titan Junior High after AOT ends. Secure the sadness. Cool. I'm not gonna go scrolling down into the comment section, because I am afraid that there's gonna be some spoilers that may appear. I'm fine because I'm a manga reader, but I just don't want if you are an anime only watching this. And also, that's pretty much it for my reaction mini discussion for Attack on Titan, the final season, the final chapters, part 2, which is technically Attack on Titan, the final season, part 4, according to anime, according to the channel. So, is the finale of Attack on Titan. I am hype. You should be hype as well. And then maybe once all of this ends, we can finally talk about the ending of Attack on Titan, because that is the one thing that a lot of people have been wanting to talk about with me as well. That is one thing that I have been wanting to talk about as well, because it is something that we just cannot talk about because the ending for the anime is not here yet. It's gonna be here soon. And we can finally talk about it. We can talk about the good, we can talk about the bad, we can talk about the what the fucks. So I am excited. See you guys whenever this appears. I'll probably do a live stream as well for the finale of Attack on Titan. I mean, come on, it is the finale of Attack on Titan. I feel like reacting to it live with all of you guys watching as well is going to be a lot of fun. So, see you all next time. Once again, like I said, this month is going to be pretty scarce in terms of videos. I won't be able to upload as much video. I won't be able to upload as many videos as I want because of um all of the stuff that I'm currently preoccupied IRL. But if you do want to see, like, let's say the next episode of like Breaking Bad, Dark, or any reaction that is on YouTube, then technically the next 1 or 2 episode reactions are still on Patreon. But just know that Patreon is also not really being updated currently. But just throwing it that just throwing that just for a bit. Okay, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys have a nice day. Take care. Have a nice day. Peace.